Bienvenue à Schmidt News. In this video, we are going to try and answer the questions: what is a regular verb and what is an irregular verb? Now, I imagine myself asking at McDonald's for a regular milkshake. Now, if I ask for a regular milkshake, I will get a regular milkshake. I won't have any surprises. But imagine that they had irregular milkshakes. You think, what would it be? Well, we don't know. Surprise. And this is what happens with verbs. Regular in English, for example, in the past tense, when I learned English as a student, basically, I just had to learn, well, take the verb and add ed, and then you've got it. I played, so watch, I watched, so listen, I listened, I work, I worked, and every time the teacher would say, yes, you're correct. Oh, well, English is easy then. Well, not automatically. These are regular because they will be ed all the time. Job done. It takes me seconds to learn ed. And I will cover most verbs in the past tense, and here would be the imperfect tense in English. But life is not as simple as this, because I carried on as a student and I said, all right, I do, I doed. I go, I goed. I think, I thinked. I eat, I eated. And now the teacher would tell me, this is wrong. What do you mean it's wrong? I added ed. But then the teacher would tell me, these are irregular. Surprise! I doed becomes I did. I goed becomes what? I went. I started with G, ended up with W, completely different word. I thinked became I thought. And I eated became I ate. It switched from an E to an A. So these are irregular. They are tricky. So I repeat. No surprise. Regular. Surprise. You fall into the trap. You have to switch to this. How did I learn that in English? How did I cope with irregular verbs? Well, I'm afraid there's no choice. I had to learn it by heart. And I had pages of it. And this is what you're going to have to do in French. You are going to have verbs. They won't cause you a problem. You will have to follow a code. But you will have some. They will be irregular. And you are going to have to learn them by heart. You're going to have to treat them like vocab. So it's going to take you minutes to know how regular verbs work. And the good news is most of them. Unfortunately, some of them, they will do what they want. They will be irregular. They will be tricky. And unfortunately, they are verbs that we use a lot. So we can't ignore them. So basically, that's what a regular verb is. It's always the same. But irregular, it takes you by surprise. And you have to learn them by heart.